got the epic motherfucker.
What is up, the Elite Nation? My name is Llandslide 101. Today I'll be bringing you guys another gameplay commentary, and what you'll be looking at right now is a little Borderlands 2 gameplay. Nothing really special, but I decided to use a Borderlands 2 gameplay because today I'm going to be talking about, in my opinion, the best and the worst character you can choose in Borderlands 2. And yes, this is a very biased and opinionated topic because of the fact that I've only played as Zero in the game, and I'm going to say it right now that I think Zero is the best character to choose because of his ability in the game. And many people will call this a biased choice because I am playing as Zero and I have not played as any of the other characters. And if you guys haven't played Borderlands 2 yet, 4 characters are Zero, Axton, Maya, and Salvador. They recently released a new character. I heard it is not that great. She is actually a chick. The Mechanizer, I'm pretty sure it's called, something like that. Don't quote me on that. Mechromancer, I think it's called, actually. But anyways, I heard she's not that great, and I've heard her ability is pretty cool, but a lot of people are saying she's really not that great, so I'm not going to include her in this at all because she is DLC and not the original character. But anyways, Zero is pretty much the assassin. He's the dude in like the suit. Axton is a military kind of guy. His special ability is to throw down a turret. Zero's special ability is to turn invisible. You can throw a little decoy out and the enemy shoot the decoy, and you're invisible while you're doing it. It's around 5 seconds, I think, for when you're invisible. And Maya's ability, she is a siren. If you don't know what a siren is, you'll pretty much figure that out as you play Borderlands and Borderlands 2. And Maya's special ability is to shoot a black hole. And Salvador, he is the berserker kind of guy. He can go berserker mode and carry 2 guns, and he regens his health really fast when he's in berserker mode. And pretty much berserker mode, I'm pretty sure, lasts the longest out of all of these things. The turret does last pretty long, and the invisibility for Zero doesn't last that long. It only lasts around 5 seconds. But my opinion on why Zero is the best choice is because of the fact that he can turn invisible. Now this, you can use his invisibility for 2 strategic ways. The first way, the way I use it for most, is to do like all-out assault. I usually throw the decoy and run up, and then I get behind all of the enemies, and then I start blasting away because the first shot that you fire with whatever gun is super powerful as soon as you come out of the invisibility, and all the enemies shoot your decoy. And overall, Zero is probably, in my opinion, the sickest looking character too. That obviously is biased, but I think he really looks the best out of all of the characters. His suit, he kind of looks like an assassin. He talks all cool and like a mysterious voice when he's invisible, and I just think he's an awesome character overall, and I think they did a really great job on him. Once you go through the tiers some more and stuff, and you go through your trees and you add skill points, if you don't know what skill points is, skill points you kind of add to, you have 3 trees and you add skill points, and it like helps your ability out and helps certain things out for your character. And Zero, when you use skill points to put on his middle tree, right away Zero, his ability that I put it on was to his decoy to blow up. And when his decoy blows up, it's like a huge shock blast. Rusty Commander, actually, when we were dueling, he said that I have a nuke in my pocket, because that's pretty much what it is. It is a huge burst once you add all your skill points to it, and it is really awesome. It's like a giant grenade in your pocket you can throw out like every 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure it takes around 10 to 20 seconds if you use your assassin the whole time, so it does regen really fast, which is another huge advantage. Another thing Zero does once you add more skill points to the middle tier is throw these grenades. They are actually elemental grenades, and it's all the elements combined. So when you throw the grenades, you get around like 10 grenades, and they're kind of like shotgun pellets kind of when you throw them. They're really awesome. It's like you're throwing little bird seeds out of your hands when you're doing it, and it's really sweet, and that you don't become visible when you throw the grenades like you do when you shoot your gun. So it is really awesome. It's a really good way to take down enemies fast. I told Rusty Commander, and I'm going to tell you guys now, that when I throw those grenades, all the grenades combined are more powerful, and I throw them way faster than when I shoot a 1,000 damage sniper rifle into somebody's chest. It is way more powerful. The whole magazine for the sniper rifle was less powerful than all the grenades combined. It was just really awesome. And that's pretty much the reason why I think Zero is the best. He can turn invisible, get away from sticky situations, which is the second reason his invisibility perk is the best. He can duck out of cover, you can get into cover, and you can just run away from the battles if you know you're going to lose, because they all shoot the decoy, and pretty much invisibility equals invincibility when you're invisible. So pretty much that's the reason Zero is the best overall character in my opinion in Borderlands 2. I'm going to real quickly talk about the worst character, and that would have to be Salvador. CM Baseball might get pretty mad at me for saying this because he is actually playing as Salvador in Borderlands 2, and Salvador is actually a very bad character. I'm really not that fond of him. The only thing good about him, and Rusty Commander stated this in his best and worst Borderlands 2 impression video, Borderlands 2 character impression video, is so he can have ammo regeneration. When Salvador is pretty much the only thing he's good for is to regen the team's ammo. That's the only reason we keep CM Baseball with us. Don't tell him I said that. Hopefully he doesn't watch this whole commentary, because most of the time he doesn't watch the whole commentaries. But that's the only reason we kind of keep him with us, is so we can have his ammo regen, because that's the only reason he's really good for. His Berserker mode is really not that great. He gives him 2 guns, and in my opinion it's really not that great at all. And I can't tell if CM Baseball is just bad or the character he's playing as bad, because CM Baseball downs a lot. And anyways guys, that about wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Borderlands 2 characters impressions on who I feel is the best and the worst characters in Borderlands 2. If you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like below and subscribing if you haven't already. And remember guys, to always keep it elite.